What's going on, everybody? It's MRG, and by the title of this video you already know what I want to talk about today, which is that MW2 is officially on its deathbed. There are more mods than ever before. I mean, over the last couple years I've noticed it's been slowly moving towards this direction, but I have never seen so many hacks on this game than right now. And I'm not just talking about the lobbies where everybody's jumping twice as far as they were in Halo. I'm talking about people getting deranked, which over the past month, I myself have been deranked twice. A handful of my buddies have been deranked as well. Some of them have had their accounts frozen to the point where they can't even play online because of some hacker freezing their account or freezing their classes to where they can't even do anything with them. I mean, even last night, I tried playing it for the first time in a few days. First lobby I got into, it's a full-on modded lobby. And I'm not trying to make this sound like it's as bad as WWII is with the hacks. It's just, you know, every 1 in 5, 1 in 8 games that I'm playing on MW2, that's what I'm seeing. It's not as bad as WWII, but it's starting to trend towards that direction. And I love both games. I'm a huge fan of WWII and MW2. You asked me what my two favorite Call of Duty games is, and those are the two. And it just completely sucks for anybody that's like me and plays these older games on 360 because we don't want to play these shittier Call of Duty games on the X1. Even if you're playing WWII on Xbox One, it's the same thing as 360. You can't play more than 2 or 3 games without getting a full-on modded lobby in WWII. And this is exactly why I always said that it's not going to work with the backwards compatibility experiment. I mean, we've seen this with WWII, we've seen it with Black Ops 1, with the unlimited mortars and a bunch of other shit that I don't even want to get into. I'll probably do a video on backwards compatibility and why it has not worked in the coming weeks, but you get the point. And a lot of the talk about MW2 getting remastered has really slowed down since the trailer came out for Call of Duty World War II coming out in November. I mean, nobody's really talking about remastering these older Call of Duty games anymore. It seems like it's really slowed down. And the reason why I've been pushing for these two games to be getting remastered so much is because Microsoft and Sony, they're not going to do anything about people hacking. They could care less about what happens on 360 and PS3. And if they're going to ban anybody, they're just going to ban the guy that didn't even do anything. I myself, I've been banned before because, you know, people have been hitting me offline. Next thing you know, they send me a message. I'm going to say something back. Next thing you know, I'm banned for 3 days. I'll talk about that in another video some other time, but the point I'm still trying to make to you guys is Microsoft and Sony are not going to do anything about this, especially on anything that's last gen. Treyarch and Infinity Ward are not going to do anything unless it's on a newer game that's coming out. As far as updates go, to make the games better, they're not going to do that because they don't want to focus on anything that's 8 or 9 years old as far as the games go. Anyways, here's my advice on what you can do or until these games are remastered or something is done about this. Play in the mornings or in the afternoons. Do not play at night. I've noticed there's been a lot more of this stuff happening at night than during the day. If you see that you get reloaded into the game twice at the loading screen, dashboard immediately. Do not get thrown into that game. Other than that, there's really not much that you can do.